coming to you live. Tonight, Virtual Expo 2020, our final event of 2020. We're going to be streaming that in just under a half an hour here tonight. And we're working on getting things all set up and such. If you've never been or have been involved with any of our DJNTV events, tonight we're going to be we've got, I think, 10 seminars tonight, and then we have 11 coming to you tomorrow night. We're going to be starting here at the top of the hour, so 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. Going till tonight is about just a little after 11 o'clock Eastern. So we've got a little over 5 hours tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got 6 hours of content, educational seminars. So you can go sit in front of your computer, learn from DJs from around the country, around the world half the time, and really be into what's coming out for content. And the way this is actually going to work is go out to DJNTV.com/expo. That'll take you right to the page. That's the page where this is being streamed tonight. It's being streamed through a Vimeo streaming service, which is if you haven't played with that, what's really kind of cool is that it's going to open some doors for some live music shows, which we'll be talking about down the road. Because you guys have been streaming and having some issues, and the only place you can stream is Twitch. Well, Vimeo's got some things that we are going to be utilizing, so we can do a music education show for you and get you going there. So, but this is kind of a pre-show. I just wanted to reach out and say hey to you guys out there in the big world as we're getting the final things ready to go. If you want to go find out more information, there's 2 links, DJNTV.com/virtual expo 2020. That's the general information, and it will show you all of the seminars that are tonight and tomorrow night. Then DJNTV.com/expo will take you right to the page. And that's where you're going to need to buy access to that. Hey, Trevor, nice to see you. Thank you for being with us. It's $25 for the 2 nights. Once you purchase access to this event, you're going to have access to it live tonight and tomorrow night. Then you're going to have access to it down the road. So if you want to go back and watch Mike Walter talking about how he works with a crowd, or if you want to go back and watch Randy Bartlett talking about talent versus skill, you're going to be able to come back and do that. And it's going to cost $25. Now, after tonight and tomorrow night, if you haven't purchased it, you'll still be able to buy it, but the access is going to go up to a higher dollar amount because that's what it is. Another part of tonight's show is there's 4 demo rooms going on. And we have DJNTV.com/chill. That's our regular chill room. That's where Rob Peters from Bubble Parties is going to be talking and sharing some information about bubble parties. Then we have the NLFX Pro. Ben Stowe and a team are in it right now. And that's out at DJNTV.com/NLFX Pro demo room. Go there. And you can find these links. If you go out to Facebook, you can find them on my page. And actually, you know what? I think I can actually put them into the chat. That's what I'm going to do, because I think all the chats are up and running. So just hang with me here. I'm going to give you everything. Now, in what I have here, you don't need the passcodes. The passcodes aren't needed. Just hit those links. So we've got the DJ Event Planner demo room going on. Fletcher's in there. Fletcher's doing demonstrations on setting some stuff up in DJ Event Planner. Holy cats, that's going to be a spot you want to be in tonight. And what's cool about the Vimeo thing is you can actually pause the video and go watch that and then come back to the video. So you could watch the shows all night long if you wanted to, or you can let it spool ahead and then catch up if there's a session you're like, I'm not into, the log rolling. I don't need to watch that one. So you got the DJ Event Planner room, DJ EP demo room going on right now with Fletcher. I saw Kat and Ben were in their room talking up some gear and such. They were going to have some special gear sales or deals going on. And then Chill Room is where Bubble Parties will be talking. And Nick, after he's done for today, will be joining us in the promo only room tonight. So those will all be going on. I don't have access to those because those are going on in a different part of the building because they're all little rooms off to the side. So go check those out and have some fun with that tonight. And you can be bouncing back and forth. Chris is going to be the one who wins the internet, by the way, tonight, because Chris had, I believe he was in 2, if not all 3 rooms at the same time for a period of time where he had one room here, one room here, room that kind of a thing. So DJ Chris, I want to give you a shout out. That was pretty awesome that you were there to hang out with us and be part of tonight's show. And those exhibit areas, those are free. You can just go there. There's no charge for that. Go in, ask questions, show some love to some of the sponsors. Their promo only is going to have some deals on their pool service. Go in there, talk, but get your stuff signed up with these, because these are the companies that support what we do for the show. Even if you like, hey, I can't afford the $25 to do this right now, you can buy this later. Go in there and show them some love. If nothing else, just go in there and thank them for being a sponsor of tonight's show. And again, that's all in the exhibit rooms, and those links are in the chat. Because it looks like they went to 4 of the rooms. So there was one of the Facebooks they did not get to, and I don't know which one it was. So the DJNTV.com Expo is the main event. I'm putting these links in. DJNTV.com/virtual Expo 2020 is the information for tonight's show. Hit those 2, and you're going to be part of tonight's show. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to be starting the live stream here in just a few minutes that will be going into that room. So for those of you watching on Facebook right now or on YouTube, you guys are going to be able to catch the beginning part of that as we're getting ready. This is a live pre-show. These shows are all pre-recorded for tonight and for tomorrow night. The reason we did that is that if you've watched when we get into longer streaming sessions, sometimes we get into that second, third hour of streaming, and all of a sudden the video and the audio start going 2 different directions. So tonight we're going through a different service with Vimeo. We're going directly to Vimeo to handle things. We're doing it pre-recorded, so hopefully we're not going to have any issues with that. And fingers crossed, it's going to work and work well. If something doesn't work well, or as far as if we're having problems with streaming, all the videos have been uploaded, and we'll just put the link for the actual video into those. So it's going to be fast forward to the point where you lost it, and then you can pick up and watch the rest of the video for tonight. That's not ideal. We want to have it so you can watch it, the live stream live, and experience that with other folks. As the night goes on, after the chill room is kind of the bubble party, when Rob wraps that up, the chill room is going to be the spot. You can have that off to the side. You can have the one window open, the website open for the show, and then you can have the chill room open where you can be chatting over there. There's also going to be a chat below. There's a video player on the website, and there's a chat. It's an anonymous. That's going to be tougher to say than I thought. It's basically there's no names on a chat. That's where we're going to dump in links and share some things, and there could be anything written there. If we have problems, I'm going to pull it. I'll be taking it down, but hopefully we'll have hey, a shout out from John here from Minnesota. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we're hoping that we can put in, that'll be put there, and then we'll share links so people can go to other spots throughout the night. So we are getting there. We are just short of 15 minutes before we go live. This week, of course, tonight is night 1. Tomorrow night's night 2. Wednesday night, MJ is not going to be doing a music and mixing show this week. He's going to be taking it easy because of everything going on tonight and tomorrow night. So Wednesday night, we're going to have kind of a chill room hangout night. So you guys can plan to go to djntv.com/chill. That's our chill room. You go in there and just hang out and talk shop. It's basically the hallway. If you're going to a DJ convention, all that hallway banter, that's what we do in a chill room. It's open 24 hours a day. We have people from around the world who use it. There's a group that gets together about, I think it's probably around 4 a.m. It seems I get to see when people log in, and there are times where there's a group all of a sudden I don't know, I'm not even sure where they're from. There's all of a sudden 4 a.m. Bing, 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 bing. They go in there and they have a good time to talk and kind of let their hair down with other professionals who know what it's like to be a DJ, know the struggles of being self-employed and wondering where our next paycheck is going to be coming right now. So, yep, there you go. DJ Scrap is, of course, with us in the and yes, definitely thank you for being one of our folks here with us. Appreciate it tremendously. So let's see, 15 minutes. Okay. And you guys are getting to watch the behind the scenes just a little bit because we've got our stream going there. And now I want to do you just gotta hang with me just for a little bit. There, this is the one we want. So now we're sending a stream. Now, if everything's if everything's set right now, we should be streaming to the virtual expo. We will see if that's working. I think I hear it. Yes, I do. I don't know how to turn the volume up on it. That's kind of funny. That's very funny, actually. So what's going on right now is you guys are watching me coming off the Zoom feed. If you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube right now, there's another feed that's going right now to Vimeo, and it's going to the page, the web page at DJNTV, DJNTV.com/expo. That's where we're streaming right now with the other side of it. So there's two feeds going out and such, reaching the two different audiences. I'm about to, it's doing some pre-show things on the other one, and then we're going to be going live out on the Vimeo, and it looks like it is. Yes, it is going out there, and I clicked on it, and that's what it showed up. Good evening and welcome to virtual DJNTV Virtual Expo Night 1. This is the pre-show. This is kind of getting some of the bugs worked out and making sure everything's working. The show is going to start in about 13 minutes. We've got everything lined up and ready to go for tonight's show. We've got a lot of great content coming your way this evening. I'm really excited about being able to bring you a night of training. And right now, as I'm kind of going through, no, I don't want to remember position. So I'm just getting some final things situated here to make sure we are ready to go. And everything looks absolutely fabulous. Perfect. So this evening, if you are watching us out on Vimeo, thank you. This won't be in the final recorded video that is put back up here. We're just going to be doing the show for that. There's some of our friends are out there watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Then you guys are watching us. If you're an insider, DJNTV insider, you're watching us on Vimeo, and hopefully everything is coming through very well. It looks really fabulous. Yay. So that is great. One of the cool things about Vimeo live streaming is you can pause it and you can run to the restroom. Yay, you can do that. Or you can pause it and then go into a chat if you needed to go into a different chat room. What chat am I talking about? I am talking about the chat for the different rooms. There's exhibit rooms open right now. In those, oh, hey, wow. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is pretty. So the chat below, for those of you who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, the chat below Vimeo actually has the names. You can put the names in there. This is really sweet, but I can't paste. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is weird. I want to paste in the links, and I don't think it's going to let me. It's not going to let me. No links. Oh, it won't let me put the links. I can't use the paste feature. Oh, that's just not. So anyway, there's a chat there that shows names. I'm so excited. There's a way to ask questions there if you have a question. This is pretty cool. Vimeo is going to be something you're going to see more of from us, because we're going to be doing music shows with actual music and actual, going when I do an 80s show and I'm actually playing the songs from the 80s and talking about those. We can do that now, and we're going to put it behind a password. It's going to be open to the public, but it's going to be behind a password so that those nasty little spiders can't find it. So we're pretty excited about that. But yeah, the links, I believe, they're down the page. There we go. So if you're watching this on Vimeo on the website page, you can go down the page, and there's the links for the demo rooms, which they are all open right now. So this is cool. Everything seems to be functioning fine. We're really happy about that. Tonight's event will go from 6 o'clock Eastern, so it's going to start here in 10 minutes, and it will go till just a little after 11 o'clock tonight. We have about 5 hours of content tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got about 6 hours, a little over, maybe just short of 6 hours, somewhere in that ballpark for that show. So it's going to be 2 big nights. And what's neat is if you're watching, if you've on the page, the DJNTV.com/expo, that'll take you there. It's out at djtraining.com, but don't worry about that. Just do djntv.com/expo. It'll take you to the page. When you're there, you'll have access to it. Once you've signed up and bought it, the $25, you're going to have access to the video tonight, tomorrow night, and keeps on going. So that way, if you watch a little bit tonight and you're like, hey, I got to get to bed, go ahead. You can finish it Wednesday. Tomorrow night, you can watch a little bit and then finish it Thursday. You know, that's what's cool about having it. And all those video players will be on that page. So you can just go and click on those and have access to them. Again, if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you for being with me. Juan, hey, good to see you, Juan. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Juan is from St. Paul. He's one of the few people who can make me blush many different colors whilst walking down a public street. I'm just going to leave it at that. It wasn't pretty. I wasn't sure who was going to beat me up first. I'm just, yeah. Oh, it wasn't Juan. He was getting me in trouble. I'm pretty sure about that. So tonight's great stuff. Check out those the exhibit spaces. Give Kat and Ben were in the NLFX. They've got some show only deals going on here as part of this event. Fletcher is going through some DJ event planner things. He was sharing some screens and showing, and we're doing kind of a demo tonight. Fabulous. Nick Kahn's going to be in there in a promo room talking about music and sharing some things that promos got with their pool. If you don't belong to pool, seriously, you can get it into it for under $15 a month, and you're getting clean edits. Yes, there is a clean version of WAP. They do have a clean version of it. It only says like 3 words, but hey, there's the beat. Yeah, they have it. Clean edits for using at schools and such. And some of the music videos, if there's a music video that's a little too risque, they've gone through and they have created lyric videos for many of those, which helps those of us who use them at teen events as we go. Let's see, any housekeeping. Oh, let's talk about what's coming up in 2021. For those of you who are wondering, it's like, okay, we did DJNTV Talks last month in September. We have Virtual Expo tonight. What are we going to do next year? There's going to be 3 of each. We have got DJNTV. There's going to be talks and if you want to write this down, otherwise you'll see the ad for this. January of 2021 is our next DJNTV talks. These are like TED Talks, little 10 minutes, single topic, basically you getting in front of your camera and talking and sharing and getting yourself used to presenting. For a lot of people, this is just a second. For a lot of people, this is their first experience with presenting. Some people are presenters who've done this many times. We have a mix on the DJNTV Talks, but this is a chance. If you're like, hey, I've kind of thought about it, I'd like to try it. This is your chance. 10-minute video, reach out to me and we can get you involved for the January event. That's January 11th and 12th. Then in February, we're going to be doing our next virtual DJNTV Virtual Expo. We're gonna have one in February. Then we're gonna start again with another talks in March, and then another expo in April. So we're going to be kind of tight in the springtime here, getting ready. And hopefully at the end of the April one, everyone will be cutting loose and getting ready for our summer events. Then we're going to do one more. There's going to be 3 in 2023 of each. So we're going to do a DJNTV Talks either in September or October, and then the Virtual Expo in either October or November. Depending upon how things are going as far as where the world are and where shows are going, we will be positioning them accordingly in the fall. So that way, yes. That way, there's going to be content for those of you who can't travel, for those of you who just are missing shows. There's going to be opportunities to learn, to be able to participate and network and what have you. And it'll hopefully part of these shows will also be reintroducing some of the new gear coming out in 2021. So we've got a kind of a plan. Hey, there we go. Scrappa's in the room there. Yay. Excellent. Where everything is coming together with that side of it. And I think we are good with that. Wonderful. So I'm going to just see, can I rewind if I pause? Yes. Okay. So I can pause the video. Well, we'll have to play with this a little bit more. The whole Vimeo thing is a new streaming. Vimeo just started that service here in 2020, latter 2020 or more recently. So that is going to be something we're all going to be learning about tonight. Yay. Yeah, exciting stuff. So we'll have a busy 2021 with content, creating our regular content and our regular shows, and then getting things ready to go for all of our different DJNTV Talks and the virtual expos for next year. Again, if you want to be part of a DJNTV Talks, just reach out to me. You can go Messenger if you do the m.me/JohnYoungMN, as in Minnesota, John Young MN. That will get you to me on Messenger, or just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/JohnYoungMN, and reach out to me via Messenger that way. You can email me too, but Messenger is generally a little bit quicker, and then we can be back and forth, and then I can put you on a Messenger list so I don't forget you. My volume, I think I can. I'm not sure how my volume is doing. Okay. So it looks like Rob Peters is in with the bubble parties in the chill rooms at DJNTV.com/chill. You can bounce out there. He is just getting back from work, and he is available there. So you guys can talk to Rob about what bubble parties is and look at the opportunities for that. And I think everyone's good. MJ and thing, we got people in the room. Excellent. Again, for those of you watching, DJNTV.com/Expo will take you to the page, and that's where you get into tonight's show, which will be starting in about 3 minutes here this evening. So don't let this opportunity pass. It's not an expensive night. It's basically that's just a little bit to help cover the costs of this, because tonight's event is, when we do a live event, you're probably talking $20,000 to $50,000. In an event like tonight, it isn't free. Tonight's event is somewhere just north of $5,000 to put this on. So we have sponsors that help, and show some love to the sponsors. They're part of the process of getting this. Our DJNTV insiders help to fund things like this. And then, of course, a little contribution if you're not an insider, to watch the show tonight is certainly appreciated. That helps us continue to offer things like this as we go forward. So, yeah. Yeah. All sorts of fun. We have our own independent volume controls. Yeah, Bill, there is that volume control. You guys can turn that one up just a little bit. It seems so weird. When I'm doing shows, typically I'm wearing headphones, and then I can hear myself. And it's when you first started doing shows and you could hear yourself in the board, it was like, oh my gosh, you talk slower and slower because you're hearing yourself, and it just seems weird. Now it's to the point where if I'm not hearing myself, it's like, it's broken. I broke something. So, we are getting close here. We are down to just a little over a minute before we're going to bid adieu to I need to step aside and get tonight's show going. Once again, our sponsors tonight, we're going to thank the DJNTV insiders, the folks who are sponsoring the channel for the things we do. They're the ones who make a lot of what you see happen every week. Their contributions to help support this. To a point, it's like a telethon, kind of what we have do. They're the ones who have committed to supporting the channel, and that helps to keep the lights on and pay the folks who do the videos. They don't get paid a ton; they just get paid pennies for their efforts. But it helps to give them a little bit to thank them for their time of what they're putting into the projects and such. Then we've got, of course, DJ Event Planner is a huge sponsor of our channel. DJEventPlanner.com. for your online planning forms. They have different levels and different packages. A lot of people have been jumping in to get themselves set up this year and kind of ready to go. Promonly, your music source, promonly.com. Check out Nick. He's in the room tonight. And bubbleparties.com. Rob is in with that tonight. So, gang, I think we're ready to go with tonight's show. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Thank you for being with us. We'll catch you next time. All right, for those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, I'm going to wrap. We are live on the other channel, and everything should be running. So thank you guys for being with. Again, DJNTV.com/Expo, EXPO. Go check that out, and I'm going to go make sure folks are getting into the rooms and ready to go for tonight's show. Thanks for watching, gang. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.